Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new week of European Cricket Series Cricket. I'm Mr. Maximo, Vinny Sandhu for the European Cricket Network with a match preview for match one of the European Cricket Series Vienna, which is coming to you all week this week, Monday to Friday. This game will start Monday morning, 7 a.m. GMT, which is 9 o'clock in Central Europe. It's 12:30 p.m. in India. And as always, you can catch all the action right here on the European Cricket Network, whether it's through our website, www.ecn.cricket, or our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. And of course, if you're on the subcontinent, you can catch it on Fan Code. So make sure you join us Monday, the 17th of August. And if you don't already, why don't you follow us on social media? Because there's so much happening in the world of European cricket. Of course, coming to you from Austria this week. And then this weekend, we have a series coming from Hungary. So it's great to take cricket to these new places. So make sure you follow us at European Cricket, or you can follow me, Mr. Maximo. Let's have a look at what's coming your way this week from Vienna. We have 5 brand new teams for you to have a look at, although we have seen some of them playing before in the Austrian T10, which we also broadcast on ECN. Each team will play the other teams twice, so they'll play 8 preliminary matches, and the top 4 will play off in finals Friday. So that will be on Friday, the 21st of August. But of course, this is a preview for match 1. So let's get right to it then with Vienna Afghan taking on Indian CC Vienna. And we do have some likely lineups for you. Vienna Afghan will be led by the captain Ahmedzai, with Sadiq Mohammed to be their wicketkeeper, while for Indian CC Vienna, Kunal Joshi will be leading them out, with Miha Chima behind the stumps for them. And both these teams we've actually had a look at on ECN before, like I said, last month in the Austrian T10. So it's good they've got some T10 experience. I must say that I was impressed with Vienna Afghan because they look to have some pretty good firepower with the bat. They looked like they could really make some high scores in this 10-over cricket, and I liked the way they went about it. I also liked the look of Indian CC Vienna, although they didn't win their game that was broadcast on ECN, but they were pretty close. They just made a pretty good score, but weren't able to defend it. So they'll be hoping to be right up the top this week in ECS Vienna, that's for sure. Let's have a look at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch, and hopefully you find this information useful, particularly if you are participating in some fantasy cricket. And I have super highlighted for Vienna Afghan, Razmal Shigawal, the all-rounder. Now, he can open the batting and open the bowling for them. And the last innings we saw him play in the Austrian T10 on ECN, he blasted 75 off only 28 balls, including 8 MAXIMO'S against Vienna CC, and he helped his team to a total of 135. So I'm expecting some pretty big scores there in Vienna if the conditions hold up and if we don't get too much rain, of course. So I've super highlighted him. I think Raz Shigawal is one to look out for. I've also highlighted for Vienna Afghan Ahmed Naveed. He will also open the batting, and he could also open the bowling as well. He looked really good at number 3 a month ago in the Austrian T10. But I like the decision to bump him up to the top of the order because it's just so important to get your hitters facing as many balls as possible. I've got another batting option there in Khyber Malia, as well as more all-rounders in Aziz Kaksar. Now, I've liked the way that he looks in the lead up to this tournament, as well as the captain, Ahmedzai. We'll probably see him bat at number 4, and he's had some success in the Austrian T10 as well. I really liked his innings of 42 not out off only 17 balls against Pakistan CC. Finally, for Vienna Afghan, I've highlighted Ishaq Safi. He's shown himself to be a pretty economical bowler through the middle overs. Indian CC Vienna, like I said, they're a team with a lot of potential and a lot of talented players. I have super highlighted their captain, Kunal Joshi. He will open the batting for them. He'll also be a key bowler. He has a big responsibility there at the top of the order to get them to a competitive score, and hopefully they can defend it this time. I've also put in their keeper, Miha Chima. He'll probably also open the batting with his captain. He has some big hitting ability, and he's been quite successful in the T20 format. Let's see if that translates into the 10-over format. I've also got another batting option there in Karagul Utmanzai, as well as bowlers in Daud Zadran. Now, he's a very good bowler. He's a star off spinner. Twice he's been the leading wicket taker in Austria, and he's the king of subtle variations. And it's so important in this format that you keep the bats on their toes and keep giving them a different look. So he's a very clever bowler, and he'll be a very useful weapon for Indian CC. Finally, in my 11 to watch today, I've put Zahirullah Jabarkel. now. I expect him to open the bowling, and he can be a little bit wayward at times, but hopefully he can get it where he wants it and challenge the opening batsman of Vienna Afghan, because they do have a very strong batting lineup. I do have a substitution today, specifically if you're playing some Dream 11 cricket. If you want to get down to the 100-point cap, you'll have to swap Sadiq Mohammed in there, the keeper, for Aziz Kaksa. Sadiq Mohammed will probably bat number 3 and, of course, keep wickets for Vienna Afghan. So we hope that everyone had a good weekend. And I'm definitely ready for another 5-day European cricket series in Vienna this week, as well as the 2-day series in Hungary at the end of the week. So hopefully the weather holds. We've had a little bit of weather playing up with the results lately, but hopefully we get good weather there in Vienna. And it's going to be very interesting to get to know these 5 teams. When we do have these 5-team tournaments, I like it because you really get to know the teams a little bit better compared to some of the teams, some of the tournaments where we have 8 or 10 teams. But it'll be very interesting to see who makes it to the end of the week. In this first game, I do think that both these teams look great with the bat. I just favoured Vienna Afghan's bowling slightly more, and I was quite impressed with them. I think they could be one of the favourites for the tournament. So I have predicted Vienna Afghan CC to win the first game of the ECS in Vienna, and I've put Raz Shigwal to be their star player. So make sure you join us on the European Cricket Network all week for this fantastic 24-game European cricket series from Vienna. We hope to have your company. And if you do get a chance, you can jump into the YouTube chat. I'll try and get in there this week. It's been quite a busy time lately, but I'll try and get in there to answer all your questions about European cricket and what's coming up. But for now, this is Mr. Maximo, Vinny Sandhu for the European Cricket Network saying enjoy the game, and we'll see you next time on European Cricket.